There we go. Just got a couple of stragglers and a straggling mom. Go get her. Moxie, come on. Let's see, got our usual big mama. She's the oldest cow. She's always a little slow. Then we have Latte. She's slow. And we got Sandy way down there. We'll have to go get her. I'm trying to teach Moxie how to herd cows. She's kind of getting it, but there's, different pressures. I don't want her to push too hard on some cows and harder on some, and so I usually use an easy command, which means to take things slow. And I kind of talked about this, but where I'm in the side-by-side, it really drowns out a lot of what I'm saying. It was kind of loud, so I decided to do a voiceover here. And here we have Sam and Sandy. And so this is an instance where I do not want to push too hard because, one, Sandy is very protective of Sam, which is her job. And so anytime that I send Moxie to him, I'm going to give her an easy command to try and just be nice and gentle, because I don't want to push either of these two very hard. They have a little ways to go. Right here she goes, and Moxie is also easily scared of the cows. You saw there with Sandy looked at her and she jumped back. And there's Kane, that little dot over there. I'm hoping he'll follow as we go along. So with training Moxie to do this, anytime I think she might be getting in a situation where she'll get scared or a mama cow will chase her off, so she doesn't lose that confidence, I try to call her back beforehand to make sure she only has good experience. She's just not confident enough to be charged at by a mama cow and stand her ground. And right here, the fence, I just panned over, that fence is right there. So if I just tried to push Sandy really hard, there is a high probability she would go through that fence. All right, we're gonna go get Kane over here. Kane's mom looks a lot like Sandy, so I was kind of hoping that he would just follow. So right there, Moxie pushed that a little too hard, but it did get the desired effect. I did send her out to get Kane, and she did an okay job. She got a little excited when he started running though, but she came back. So right here, and you might see me pointing to it, the cows have made this trail here by the ditch. And this is a great place to get a cow on, either a road or a trail or a pivot track. Cows really like to follow a predestined place. And so if you can get them on a trail or something like that, it makes it a lot easier to follow, because they're like, oh, you see right there, I just pointed at it. So that will make this a lot easier. And at this point, Sam isn't even a week old. He's a few days old, so he's spry, but he's still pretty young. And Kane's doing a great job following, which is nice. That makes this a lot easier. And right here, the cows are moving actually in the opposite direction that are across the fence. And so sometimes this can be really hard when you're moving cows in opposite directions. But luckily, I think Sandy is so focused on Moxie and the calves that she just wants to make sure that they're taken care of. So right there, I was sending Moxie at Kane, and she actually went, which was really nice. It took her a little encouragement. It's so nice to have a farm dog, and Moxie isn't the best herder right now, but maybe in a year or two she'll be really good, and it's just nice to have that little extra extra bit that can keep up with the cows. And there we go. Once we get Sam over, it'll all be good. In a minute, you're gonna see him fall through the weeds. He's going, and then there he goes. He kind of falls down. Okay, there we are. Everybody's in and happy. We'll get this. I'll get this fence put back up, and cows are really enjoying this new field. I'll have to talk about this new field that they're in at some point. It's really cool what Stan has done here, but we'll go over that at another time. All right, funny story time. We just moved the cows over. So in this field where we had them, the cows been doing really good. We have them on this really high-end charger here. This here is an 18 joule charger. And the way these things work is like electricity, but I'm not much of an electrician, so this might be new to some of you. It was new to me. You put the hot wire here and attached to the fence, and then you have a grounding wire, which is somewhere. Where is it? Oh, right here. Let's see. Right here, Stan's stuck in a pole, and then you have this wire connected. So you have the grounding wire and then the hot wire. And then we have it just plugged into the pivot here to give it the power that it needs, where our other chargers are solar powered. But anyway, I was redoing the fence, and where this, I don't like to be shocked. I don't care if it's a small shock, big shock, I don't like it. So I had taken off this hot wire so I could work with the fence, and I had also unplugged it because I was going to be moving the fence. And so after I moved the fence and got everything set up, I remembered to come and plug the charger back in, but I forgot to wrap the hot wire back onto the fence. And so the cows were without a hot fence for a few days. And so yesterday, where I thought it was going to be an easy Sunday, well, it was for me, the cows had busted through the fence and got into our neighbor's yard, and Stan had to go wrangle them back in, and he got them. But when he came over here to check the charger, he thought someone had sabotaged us because of how things were disconnected and stuff, but it was just me forgetting. So funny story, but no one was hurt, everything's fine. But have to just remember to always check on stuff and follow the intuition. And so funny story. It's kind of a crazy day. Just been moved the cows and cleaning up fence lines all day, and sometimes that's all it is. I don't know if boring's the right word, but I enjoy doing the cows, so it's just amazing how long it can take to clean up and set up a fence. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. Thanks for dropping by and watching this. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll talk about more stuff. Yeah, have a good night. Bye.